shop, tools in hand, balsa wood, we make a stand, carving dreams from days gone by, stunt hanger planes that touch the sky, control lines tight, the engine hums, crafting art where passion drums, stunt hanger, flying high, old world craft beneath the sky, balsa wings we build with care, stunt hanger, join us there.
I got the fuselages, fuselage sides all finished up. I mean, they're molded, and I'm going to finish sanding the bottom here flush, and then we're going to cut bulkheads. How much we'll get done? Probably not a whole lot, but we're headed towards the finish line on this. Tomorrow I should be able to put it all together. I guess we'll go over to this view here. I got Howard Rush did a bell crank video from a live stream, and that was February 2nd of 2024. Well, I spent the last 4 hours or whatever editing that video. It's saved to my hard drive now. It's pretty interesting. I've cut down quite a bit of the mistakes and things that happened on it. So it's a pretty good video to watch. We're going to get that posted up today. Let's see here. What I need is a stick with some 80 grit on it to sand this level. I guess I can use this motor mount. You can get these kind of motor mounts if you cut your own mounts. I mean, obviously, you don't want to run anything that big, but having a cabinet shop in the garage helps. Used to be all motorcycles out there, now it's all woodwork tools. Yeah, there we go. I don't know why that that line looks crooked, but it ain't. Now that it is now. It's not on this side. What's the story, Larry? square on this side. Not that this matters, because this is inside the fuselage. You strive to make everything perfect, everything comes out perfect. Okay, that's close. That's close enough. I found that little block. What did I do with it? Okay, we need to work on motor crutch and bulkheads. And dust. Okay, this here is not going to work because it's for PA. PA is a eighth of an inch narrower. So we need to make a new one of these. Which is not a big deal. Okay. Good evening, Steve. Now this is light ply. I don't use any more aircraft ply in my airplanes, except for landing gear. You don't need all that shit. That stuff is just too damn heavy. Okay. Well, we can. Hey, Craig. Okay, thank you, Craig. It should work. It's been working. If I wasn't doing this, I'd just do this on the sander. All right, appreciate it. This channel has not been doing good lately. Maybe restart your computer, close out the browser, whatever. Let me look here. Let me make sure everything's on. Okay. I'll look here. Yeah, it's on. Yeah, I would, if you want to do it here, restart your computer or restart the browser or whatever. Let's see here. Hey, Phil. Let me see here. We go back to studio. We might get a reverb for a second. Let's see. There, got it shut off. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's on. Yep, it's on. I don't understand what's wrong, but it should work. I mean, I got super chats yesterday. Didn't get any today so far, but what is that? I got new RESTART browser. BROWSER. Huh, interesting. Let's see what that looks like in full screen. Can't see it. All right. I got new little things to play with. Okay. There. I just know I'm going to cut myself here. I could do this on my jigsaw, my scroll saw, but then you guys couldn't watch me do it. So we'll just do it by hand. I used to build airplanes, no power tools, just strictly hand tools. Sure makes it a lot nicer when you got power tools. Okay, let's see if that works. Need to cut it deeper. Then we'll sand it. See, where's my machinist scale? Right here. There it is. Yeah, probably just get this the bulkheads cut tonight, and ain't gonna get a whole lot done in an hour. Things. There it is. Where's the knife? Nope, nope, nope. I know it's right in front of my face here somewhere. There it is. I just said it. Yeah, I didn't even know that bell crank video even existed, and it's pretty good. I mean, I don't understand what the hell he's talking about, but if Paul Walker and Howard Rush agree, they're engineers, so they must know what they're talking about. I don't think it makes a big difference, but what do I know? I didn't win the Walker Cup. Okay, so now we got to figure out how tall to make this. Okay, so this goes on here. Right there is where it normally ends up. So no, that ain't gonna do it. I might have to change this. Let me do the other side so I don't have to take the needle valve out. Figure out exactly where this goes. It is right there. This will get me somewhere in the ballpark right there. Okay, so you're gonna have to move it all back. which is fine. That's no big deal. Well, thanks, Craig. I really need the super chat to work on this channel, though. Maybe it's an Australian thing. I don't know. We want to look at this. Right there. So that's where that goes. Right here. That's where this goes. We're going to have to move it way back. See, this is a half inch. I made a half-inch mistake. We'll still be okay, though. We will be okay. I think the first thing for me to do before I get too involved in doing this is get this motor mounted on this correct so I can set it exactly where it needs to go in the fuselage and figure the exact location of this, because this normally, the way this is marked, this is sitting back here like this by a half inch. That line right there normally sands off to this bulkhead. So because I'm transferring, trying to adapt from a piped airplane to a side exhaust airplane, it's a little different. So what I need to do, well, cut this. I am going to cut this on the saw though, because it's phenolic. Cut this, glue it on, and drill some holes. I'm going to break the saw blade. Every time I cut this stuff, it smells like I burn a radio up. Because that's what it is, a circuit board. Let me sand these equal. That'll take a second. Okie dokie. So now let's glue these to this. I'll just CA them. I got my new tops in today. $12. They're $2 a piece. Everybody's going crazy. Everybody's gone crazy. It's unbelievable. Let me check this here. And log in. Where did that go? Where did my phone go? Uh-oh. I might have to go out in the car. Here, we'll see if it rings in here. Well, there it is. Come on. Good. Okay. Let's go. All right. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. So what I need to do is get these blind nuts out of here. Glued my fingers to it. Won't be the first time. It won't be the last. Come on, get on there. Perfect. Okay, we need a drill bit. 1/8 inch. 1/8 inch. And we got some screws here, so we don't have to hunt for them now. I don't know what these went in, but it don't much matter. It don't matter. Okay, so we want to back it up on this, so it's not to drill into the glass. Okay. I guess we only need 2 on there to do it. Pulling them things. Well, I got to pull all the bolts into epoxy that other thing on there, so put them all in. Come on now, start. There it is. Let's see, I had a nose ring cut here somewhere. It'll help with the layout. Come on now. Don't give me any trouble. Okay, we want 3. It's already set in there 3 degrees, so it'll be fine. Well, there's a thin nose ring, but I need a half incher. All right, now let's see how it works. How's it going to come out? Did I do my job right? Yeah, I guess I did. The brake is right there, except it's too far down. Okay, so I need to cut that up. I need to fix that before I go any farther. No, I don't. It's perfect as is. Could be a little lower. Could drop it a 16th of an inch. Oh, I see what happened. That brake right there is the most important thing when you're doing a setup like this, so that you ain't got a monkey with the needle valve. Yeah, it's I still gotta cut it up. We gotta raise that up. And then match the other side. We're getting there. Still too damn far down. That's the story, Larry. Cut it some more. As Hunt says, lots of taking off tools, but not many putting back on tools. yeah, better. And we're getting to the bottom of the exhaust stack too. You remember what I said about that bulkhead usually ends up right there? It's right there on that line. So that's it. That is it. I want to sand that square. There's that nose ring. So we can put that on to make it exact. What happened to that? There it is. Yep, I figured it out why I'm talking at work. Because I'm talking here all the time. You guys are a bad influence. That's all right. Okay, we got that squared away. That's good. Take this apart and get this stuff glued on it. That's probably all we'll go with getting this glued together. What are we, 51 minutes in? Yep. Looks like we're not going to get any super chats tonight. Everybody else is doing good. Yep. We got motor offset. This make another one of them, but we'll do this right now. I don't like how it fits. It doesn't fit quite tight enough. Tight is good. Wing's already done for this, so it's just build this and build an elevator stabilizer, and we're good to go. Put it together and start finishing. The wing's been covered and tissued and doped. Things that make you go, Might as well get all the parts and glue everything all at once. Glue it all at once. Yeah, didn't cut it on the line, but it won't matter. I'm gonna get sanded off anyway. So we'll what happened to it? That's it right there. Okay, so we need to glue. I wonder if I ought to cut them. Yeah. Crap. You know, we're coming up on our hour. I think I'm going to end the stream because I'm going to do this in a couple of segments. I'm going to glue these nuts in and then back them up with some bolts so they don't get filled full of epoxy. I mean, I could do it real quick like this. And then where these hang off here, I'm going to take the grinder and grind them flush so they're not hanging inside the airplane. And then glue this piece in, glue that to that. Then sand it off square, then glue this piece in and glue this to that. And all this rigmarole is going to be how much weight less the glue. The glue adds some. Whatever it is, it's less than 3 ounces. I know that. Less than 2 ounces, 1.8. So it'll be 2 ounces with the glue on it and the bulkheads. So that takes an ounce off the front of the nose. That's a good savings. I'm not gonna get excited about doing this real quick. I want to do it real good. I want to compare the Randy Smith airplanes to, you know, feel the difference between a Randy Smith airplane and what I'm flying, the Junar XL and the Vipers, to see the difference in design. Because to be honest with you, it has been since 1991 since I flew an SV. And I don't remember what it was like. Shit, I may like it. I may throw all my stuff out and build some more of them. They seem to be a pretty winning airplane. But I highly doubt it because my Junar design is, man, it flies so good, it's ridiculous. Flies itself. Alrighty. I appreciate you watching. You know, I wonder if I can do that. I ended up downloading. We have some things going on with this StreamYard deal. Let's see. We want to add media overlay. I want to add an overlay. Add logo or more. Add a file. Oh, we got it right there. Add the file and show the file. There we go. So make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for notification. And I'll see you tomorrow. Fair winds, tight lines. See ya.
Workshop, tools in hand, balsa wood, we make a stand, carving dreams from days gone by, stunt hanger planes that touch the sky, control lines tight, the engine hums, crafting artware, passion drums, stunt hanger, flying high, old world craft